Sawdust there. Here you go. That's flooring material. So let me turn you around here, folks. We're at the Houston Livestock Show in Rodeo, and we got to run down. Let's walk down this way, I think. And we're down here watching the kids, the grandkids. They're showing some heifers today, and today is the 10th, so it's the 11th day of the show. And it goes on for 20 days. It's the biggest livestock show in the country, probably in the world. It's huge. So we're walking into this building. I'm going to turn you around and show you this place. You talk about a warehouse or something. We're way in the corner, way over there. But actually, walk down this way. Yeah, it is quite an operation. All these people, every one of these stalls is a different group, family, or deep competitors, or whatever, and all of the breeds. There's a Brangus, a Bremen, I think, and there's some Hereford. I don't know all the different breeds. Be gentle with me. I just learned this morning what a limousine is. I thought a limousine was like a white cow, like Charolais or something, and kind of find out now we're actually showing a limousine cross, Angus and limousine cross. But I got to get over here because they just called me, sent me a text that they're on their way down there, so I kind of want to follow along with them. So they just called them over the loudspeaker. So yeah, look at this. It's just row after row after row. And if you see this building. See where it says Rodeo right there? See the blue sign right there? It says Rodeo? That's the middle of the building. There's a whole another half on the other side over there. That's how huge this place is. So let's see. Are they still here? No, they've done left. They've done left. And see this over here in the green? That's my neighbor. That's my neighbor Darren. And this is his cow. Okay? That's the one that they've been raising. And are they already on their way down there, right? They're already on their way? All right. And let me ask him if he wants to be on. You want to say hi to everybody? No? Okay, he's camera shy. But anyway, he's our neighbor, and right there's his heifer. And this is his friend's heifer. And this is his other friend's heifer. And this is a red Angus. This is a black Angus, and that is that's a limousine there, I believe. So, yeah. Anyway, Darren said he didn't want to be on camera, so we'll walk on down here and see if we can find the kids. They've already left and headed toward the arena. So we're heading that way now. And I'm going to get out there and show you. Take me a second to get down there, because this is a big, big building. So anyway, this is a whole bunch of vendors, stores and shops and stuff. You can buy clothes and squeeze chutes, stuff like this, hay rings. So anyway, let's see who all was here. Let's see who was first. We'll go way back here. Oops. Here we are. Who was first? Brenda. Brenda was first. How you doing? I hope your phone's working good, Brenda. You got a new phone apparently. So, and I don't have my glasses, so I really won't be able to read this. I didn't bring any glasses with me. So I might be able to, when I'm not walking, maybe I can study. But for now, we'll just walk around and show you this place. I'm not even halfway across the boat. I've been walking all this time. I'm only getting toward halfway on this. But all these kids, they got the vacuum, the reverse vacuum cleaners, and they blow air. So it's up there, and you can see them. They wash them. They wash the calves, the heifer, wash them down, give them a shampoo. And then I guess this is stuff we open up here. But they wash them all down and then blow dry their hair and get them all trimmed up and clean and prettied up for the show. I can remember as a kid, the big thing was the tail. They take the fur that was on the tip of the tail and they put hairspray on it and fluff it up into a little ball. And they don't do that anymore. Apparently that's out of vogue. Here we go. See if we can find him. See if we can find him here. Don't see him, so he must be up here already.
Maybe just have a better look at the way that it travels. Good female that's very dimensional from her shoulders back. Being in that early trimester, young man's got her bred on time. You can start to see that calf's really already developing inside her. Then we go to another gray female here that young man's done an excellent job of showmanship and getting her really presented well for me. She's not really my style, just built on a construction basis. I'd like to pick her up and give her a skeletal lift kit, make her just a bit taller or just a little higher in the growth plane. She's a good female because she's a bone, right down her center. Good expansion there to her middle. Knees better, real good out here. She's looking the part as far as how it all feeds throughout. Some good females here to close it out. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
Okay, this is the previous group.
All right, thank you so much, Ryan.
While they bring them in, I'm looking in there. I was trying to find my group. This shows you how big this building is. I started out way down there by that exit building. That's where we're at. Just to give you an idea. And there is the other side of the building, way over there. It is big. And then this is the vendor area. Kind of like when you go to a state fair or something like that. They have all the little stalls selling stuff. Western clothing and that type of stuff. Hats, boots.
First place goes to entry number 79, Jacob Herring, Ridgepoint FFA. Second place is entry number 16,
Black Angus.
And the first place is number 191, Travis William, Chapel Hill FFA, Tyler.
I'm looking to see if I can find anybody. I have no idea where they're sitting.
Timbers here on the British side. Some differences in these four females. I tell you how I see them. I think this top pair of cattle are pretty close in my opinion. I think the heifer that leads off is one of those that's probably a little stouter in her pin set. She's a little neater as she gets her neck out the top of her shoulder there. I think both these heifers are powerful in terms of their rib cage. They're good built cattle. Cattle that I think relatively sound, especially the shorthorn heifer that leads off. Good place to land there. This red heifer that comes to, as I commented.
All right, folks. Let me set you down over here. I want to talk to you a little bit. We're getting ready to go in. Some of them. Okay, so you'll notice I've got 4 videos slated for today, and the reason I did that is in case this camera starts to lock up and everything, and I got to restart a video, I can restart another video that has all the protocols in place, you know, the slow mode and 120, the 2-minute limit on comment. It's going to be a very long video. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do like a 4 or 5 hour long video or go ahead and split that into 3 or 4 different sections. But after we watch some of the kids show some cattle and everything, then I'm going to walk around the whole fairgrounds, the rodeo complex. We're down here at where the Astrodome is. Just outside this building, just to the right over here, is the old Astrodome. It's closed down. It's out. It's basically considered not. Basically considered ready for demolition. They don't have any events in the room. Hear me. So, the old Astrodome was built back in the 80s. them just back in 99, I think it was, 2000, somewhere around there. In 2002, 2003, they built a new NRG stadium, which is to do with Dallas, Houston Texans, show up to play their game. Well, anyway, that's the area we're at. We're in that huge NRG complex. And this is just the show. This is the arena. I'm still looking at it. I don't see it. So I don't know where I am. I'm not playing hard. Pam just said she's here. I don't know which side are you on, Pam, the east or west. Send me a text. Which side of the arena are you on, the east or west? I'm over here on the west side. I'm standing over here by the gate where they let them in. One of our kids. This guy right here, he's a judge. And the lady right over there, she's a judge. I'm checking them all out.
Maybe one of my favorite classes of the day comes in. It's a lot of fun out here as a judge, and I think as these cattle come in and get situated in this lineup, we progress and begin to stripe them out here and sort them out. Some good lineups here are going to be presenting themselves here shortly in our big finale. Effort with just a lot of omniums, radiance about her, ties in here in this top spot. And although she's got a little cantankerous attitude, that particular female is just the one that I locked into on my radar. I start seeing those surrounding her, and then I'll catch up to her in terms of the quality and the look and the stretch of rib there from the side. You know, deepening up, very paternal in her look. Strides out really good there on both ends. Easily the longer profiling and more extended female that just generates a ton of performance out here. Really like her symmetrical value versus two. A neater tailhead setting, a really nice neckline that situates the top of her shoulder blade. Just the levelness and evenness of both sides of her, her top and through her underline. She's a really well-made female that's neatly made, neatly designed. Wins it out here for being even a bit more crisp in her tone and just the way her composition is. You know, this red female's definitely got some aurora to her as well. I think she commands an extra look as you're studying these cattle. I like her neck. I don't like her chest. Down through her brisket region, it does stick out just a little bit farther forward than it should. So we need to tuck that back into her skeleton, probably pick that top of her spine up just ever so much and even it up behind her shoulders. But it's a really powerful female beyond that. That thing there as she goes around is a good beef printer. I like her big bodiness, easy keeping and high doability. Look there through her center. There's some good parts and pieces on her. You know, this black nose female here that goes next, young man's done a great job on her too. And you know, you talk about putting her in that front pasture and letting lots of people see her. That's what I would do with her. She's made really good, and again, I like the extra rib and curvature that she possesses. She's bold and powerfully designed. maybe not as neat of a front end on her in terms of the thickness of her shoulder, even the way her neck is laced. It does have this little rounder image to that top of her neck line, but she's a good female. And again, from her shoulders back, that's the kind that we like. You know, this good Charolais female the young man shows has really got cowiness written into her already. A little plainer and more generic out here in her look from the side, through her shoulder, just the design of her overall. Doesn't overwhelm you, and she doesn't have as much power generating through her skeleton, but you know, that big, easy, soft middle that she has there through her midsection with the calf that's developing. Young man said a good job. He says that he believes she is bred, and I'll run with that with him. Good female there for him and his herd. Then we go into a good black female there that, again, has some good components to her. Deep bodied and good fleshy. A little shorter couple, a little smaller than I prefer. I don't like cattle to be huge, but I want them to have some comparable size to them, respective of their age. Maybe she's just a nickel littler in terms of the overall growth plate pattern. Good Charolais female, the end it gets a little round on both ends of her skeleton, but I told y'all the waters were deep out here, the challenges persisted. You know, this type of female in a big Charolais field, you'd like her and you'd want to write her ear tag number down. Maybe in this show ring we can just even her up just ever so much. Good job, that's a good class. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you, Ryan. Our results for class number 7 are as follows. In 6th place, entry number 163, James Shoemake, Redwater FFA. 5th place is entry number 39, Lane Davidson, Porter FFA. 4th place is entry number 2, Wyatt Argyle, Giddings FFA. 3rd place is entry number 133, Nathan Nicholson, Clear Springs FFA. 2nd place is entry number 19, Carly Perks, Brownwood FFA. And in 1st place, entry number 5, Claire Baker, Johnson County 4-H. Congratulations, exhibitors.
Another nice group on the British side. I really like this class winner quite well. I think a pretty logical place to start with this female. Love this heifer's foot size. I love the way she handles it on the go. Above that, here's one that's got plenty of shape to her body, and I think for this stage in her life, one that's pretty ideal in terms of condition, in my opinion. Really good, balanced female. It's got a nice look, a good place to start. I think there's a decision to make here between 2 and 3. I ran the young man's red heifer that I think is a bit softer, a bit stouter in her pins. I wouldn't argue with you. I'd sure like to lean her up, especially over that tail head, but a good deep-sided maternal female. It's got a nice look from the side. Young man's short appearing heifer there. Well, she's got the show look to her in my mind. She's big-footed. She's certainly got a good balance to her. I think she gets a bit narrow as you get behind her, a bit flatter as you study her base. But I think a good built kind of a female, he does a good job getting her presented. Young man's got a growthy heifer here that concludes. Sure got some foot and bone on her. I think she just needs to be further along in terms of condition and be more competitive with the cattle ahead of her. But a good class. Give her a good round of applause if you would.
Thank you, Shane. Those
We're still trying to figure out where they're at. I don't see them. Folks, I'm still trying to figure out where they're at, and all the cows, the heifers, all heifers today. The steers are next week. Everything you've seen today is a heifer. Be a female, a young female that hasn't had calves yet. Mostly around a year and a half old, or less than a year up to a year old. I'm just checking again, make sure they're not out there right now. The whole group of black ones. I'm going to keep looking around, see if I can't find them. Yeah, because it was like they're not anywhere in this next group here. I'm going to run back to the stable, stall, see maybe they're already back there. If I missed them or something, I don't know.
Well, I'll just bring it to you.
And they took all the barricades down, so you can go back there and walk around and check all the. I will do that later. I'll be doing that later. I just want to see if I can find the kids and where they're at. Maybe I missed them. I don't know. Paul sent me a text and said, "Hey, we're heading there now." That's when I started to scream. There they are, right there. Well, hello there. Who's this? Hi. You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi to everybody. That's Tim. Are you showing cows today? No, you're not. Who's showing cows today? Your brother. I haven't seen them. Are they up there already? Yeah. Well, where are the cows?
All the way down?
I was down there a little bit ago and they were gone. They were just a month ago. Yeah, but they took me somewhere. They didn't bring me up here. I was watching. Where did they do that?
No, they're down with
They're down there as well?
They have to take the net off.
Where are you going to be? Right up here. I thought they all I went up there waiting. No, they're not around. Not around. That's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. All I know is they were showing sometime today throughout the day. And they call them on the big loudspeaker, but I don't know what to listen for as far as, what they're calling. They'll say, Group 1, B3A, whatever I'm looking for. So anyway, they sit there and listen all day long. And they know roughly what time they're going to show, but it depends on how fast the show goes. They might be delayed. They're supposed to show at 11 o'clock and not show till 11:30 or something. So later in the day, it really gets delayed. It's supposed to show at 3 and they don't show till 4:30 or something, But, so anyway, we'll go back down here and see, watch them prep maybe. Paul said they were heading up there, so I thought they were heading up to the arena. Apparently they were just going to head them over to the horse bay. Clean them up. We'll get down here and find out. How did you not see them? Hey, where's your cow? Where are they?
My dad?
No, your heifer.
Oh, they went to my heifer's right down there.
Okay, well where's Paul at?
He's washing.
Where's it at? Hey, here he is.
How you doing, buddy?
We're lost. You want to say hi?
No.
No.
He's in the outside wash track. You'll see all the cows lined up outside.
Just outside this door?
Out this door and that way.
Turn right? Okay. We'll go over and watch them. Watch them up. I misunderstood Paul. He sent me a text that we're heading there now. Or he said they just called us. Oh, okay. So I thought they were ready to go up there and show. They just called them to get ready. So they're going to go out there and wash them and clean them up. Then they'll bring them back to the stall. And they'll dry them and clean them. And we'll sit there and watch them do that. And we'll just follow them through the whole process of what they actually go through to find them. That's the problem. We're trying to find them. I knew Houston was big. I had no idea it was this big though. It's a massive, massive building. What do you think? Come out here and turn right, you know? Come out and turn right, and I don't see nothing. But it just gives you an idea how long this building is. It's huge. It starts way down here, and goes all the way there. And that's just one building. You got to know that this is the old building over here. That big gray building, whatever, right there. That's the old building. And it got bigger and bigger, so they built a bigger building about 10 years ago, I think Paul said, something like that. So we're looking for black cows. So this is all washed down, so it's all wet. Now they'll go back and they'll dry them, fluff them all up, trim them, and get them all purdied. See, this one here is wet. He's a big one. Exactly. She looks like she's pretty. What gets me about it, it gives kids purpose. I love the idea that these kids, instead of just sitting at home playing video games, look at them. They're out here working with cattle, you know, making friends. You know, people that they would never ever meet before. They're out making new friends, making new contacts. And you keep them out of trouble for the most part, I think. But there I see Paul. I see Paul now. We'll get out here and watch him. Thanks. Sawdust. Coming down, here's Paul in black hat, right there in the middle of the screen, black hat, blue shirt, purple shirt. This is his daughter right here, this is her heifer. Jamie, Paul's friend. A little bit scared. What's going on here? Big old wash rack. Now, Charlie, what is this? What breed?
It's an Angus.
This is an Angus. Okay. Where was the limousine you were showing me?
It's at the stalls.
It's still back here at the stalls. Okay. And these, all four of these are Angus. It's a red Angus and 3 black Angus. Okay. Very good. So, how you think you're going to do? You going to win? Win big?
Hopefully.
Huh?
Hopefully.
Yep. Think big. Think you're going to win, you will win.
Yeah, I want some. There's a.
You called me on the text. I thought you were heading into the arena to show. Yeah.
Oh, I called you?
Yeah, you sent a text to where they just called us. I'm like, oh.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. I think you did. somebody called me and said, hey, we're heading to the arena now. So I've been over at the arena waiting for you guys to show up.
Oh, no, it wasn't me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I just looked. It wasn't you. Somebody sent me a message. I thought it was you.
I got a new phone, and I didn't have none of my contacts.
Yeah.
I don't have no idea
Right.
who I'm calling, who's calling me.
Yeah, I noticed that this morning. Hey, when are you gonna leave? Can I ride
Yeah.
with you? Who is this?
Yeah.
You mean who is this?
I had a guy call me the other day. He said, "Hey, he said, you got a bull?" Didn't you guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that. Who is this?
Who is this?
He said, "It's me, dummy Carl." I said, "Oh." I said, "I didn't have you because I don't know nobody's phone number except
Yeah.
I got it saved by their name, you know."
Okay. Well, I was up there at the arena, sitting there looking around, trying to figure out where they're at, and didn't see them. So I run down there and I saw Junior coming back with his boots, and he says, "Oh, they're at the wash rack." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I don't know who.
Somebody said it might have been Pam. Who knows?
I do think they were gonna go walk the trail.
Any idea how you think you might place? Looking at the other competition, there's no judging. You think you're going to do good, or
Whoa. This effort she uses
does well?
she'll be first or second.
Really? Okay. Yep.
This one will be,
Straighten up.
if Grady can handle her, she'll be
Yeah.
second or third.
Right. Okay. Well, there you heard it. You got a prediction. So how did you get lucky to be all the way over in the farthest corner? Of course, you maybe want it that way if it's quieter over there, not as much traffic. Where your stalls at?
That's
Now, why is she being so skittish?
oh,
Camera shy?
she's ready to go. She's been cooped up in that barn.
Slipped a little bit. I'll just walk behind here a little bit. So you guys can watch. Now, you've seen me out at the shop. I've had Junior out at the shop. He was on video about a month ago, sitting in the semi blowing the air horn. This is his heifer right here, the little one in the back. He's been over there working it. He's never done this before. This year, he's been to a couple shows. And here he is, about his third or fourth showing. I think it's the biggest livestock show in the world. So, nothing like pressure, huh? You see what they're doing? They're drying. We're going to be doing that here, so I'll just sit over here and let you guys watch from a distance and watch how they prepare. Yeah. What do you?
Well, I said, "What's going on?" I said,
Oh.
"I'm gonna show you."
Well, you're on worldwide TV right now.
Worldwide
Worldwide.
TV. It's rodeo time in Houston, fellas.
Oops, sorry. I have no idea who that guy was, but everybody is friendly around here. So, way over here in the corner, there's some more black Angus. I'm going to try to stay out of their way while they do their thing. I'm just going to kind of stand over here by the rail and watch from a distance. All right. And this fella right here, that guy right there, that's Charlie, that's Junior's dad. Charlie and Charlie Jr., okay? I'm gonna set you guys right here. And you watch the whole thing. I'm gonna go say hi to Charlie.
We will do first call for our markers on the east side at 9:45. We'll start at 10. So 9:45 will be the first call for our markers on the east side.
Checking on you guys, make sure you're still doing it. All they're doing is just, you know, when you get up in the morning, you take a shower, you get your hair wet, and you got to blow dry your hair. That's what they're doing. Right now, they blow dry their hair. You see that little mist of dust or whatever? That's moisture. It's like steam, not steam, but a mist of wet coming off of them. this little calf right here, heifer right here, she's been grazed on my property for better part of a year now. I'm going to try to read some comments. I don't have my glasses, but I'm going to see if I can read some comments here, folks. Okay. Beans is 40 years old, stand up to be away and care. Y'all have been talking amongst yourselves right now. Black Angus, Black Angus, Black Angus, no, Black Angus, where's the other place? Well, this one here is a limousine, half limousine, half Black Angus. Paul's explaining it to me. They got a name for them. But, it's half limousine. She's half 50-50 basically. Half registered limousine mother and a Black Angus dog. And they got a name for it. Paul was sitting there telling me, Paul right here. He was sitting there telling me about limousine and Black Angus. Limousine and Black Angus. He said the limousine's kind of a dying breed. He said limousines are kind of becoming a dying breed. Fewer and fewer people are.
All the terminal boards are going to be done in just a moment. So just exhibitors come on back up. Further exhibitors come on back up to the arena so you can hear the awards for the terminal show.
So anyway, so they were kind of a dying breed, not dying breed, but as far as the 4-H and the shows and everything, but fewer and fewer people were showing them. So the limousine organization or foundation or whatever they would call them, association, whatever, they decided to do something, and they started crossbreeding with other breeds, and the Angus and limousine seemed to turn out pretty well. So and they've got a name, I can't remember what he called it, but if you'll see it, just to look at them, if you look, and these are all heifers, everything here today is a heifer, everything, okay? And if you look at them, of the two right here, this is an Angus, and that's a Angus limousine mix, okay? He said that the limousine will have a little bit more of what do you want to call it? A masculine look, I guess, a little bit sturdier, rougher, tougher look, I guess. And you can see it, a bigger size. Of course, it's an older animal. This animal's a little bit older, 4 months older than this is. That's why it's a little bit bigger. Now we'll go up there to the arena, and the announcer will be talking about stuff as it's foreign, it's gibberish to me. I don't understand what they're saying. Well, this heifer right here, she's got a real, this heifer here, she's got a real good foot, and I really like her stance and love it. And it all, they have their own language, and I don't understand what they're talking about.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. If I can have your attention, please. I'm going to announce the Scramble Awards. We're going to announce the Scramble Awards. So the leaders from the company board, we're going to have the district leaders, the SA, the best overall. So everybody that we have your attention, you can get your awards up behind the stage here in the main arena. Our best overall star display goes to Nikon George. Nikon George is the Virginia LFA is our best overall star display winner. In our CAP SA division in third place, Alyssa Hamilton, 9K FFA. That's third place CAP SA, Alyssa Hamilton, 9K FFA. Second place is Cooper Mount, Fayette County 4A. Second place, Cooper Mount, Fayette County 4A. And in first place in the CAP SA division is Justin Chisholm from Cyfair FFA. Congratulations, exhibitors. This Canon division, our first place winner is Justin Chisholm, Cyfair FFA. Justin Chisholm, Cyfair FFA, in first place. Second place is Julian Milam, Second place in business planning is Julian Mama with the FFA. And in first place in our business plan division is Alyssa Hamilton, Klein Kane FFA. Alyssa Hamilton, Klein Kane FFA. First place in business plan. Our year-end essay winner Doris follows in third place. Lane McCrae from Beefield FFA. That's Lane McCrae, Beefield FFA, third place year-end essay winner. Second place year-end essay winner is Alyssa Hamilton from Klein Kane. Klein Kane, Alyssa Hamilton, Klein Kane is your second place year-end essay winner. First place year-end essay winner goes to Gillian Miles with the FFA. That's Gillian Miles with the FFA is our first place year-end essay winner. Our showmanship goes to third place in entry 32. Kaylee Knott, Kingwood FFA. That's third place is entry 32. Kaylee Knott, Kingwood FFA is the third place showmanship winner. Second place showmanship is Amelia Harper from Barbers Hill. Amelia Harper, Barbers Hill FFA is your second place winner. And in first place, the first place showmanship winner goes to Travis Williams of Chapel Hill FFA Tyler. That's Travis Williams, Chapel Hill FFA Tyler. Our Supreme Scramble. Your Supreme Scramble winner, third place, is Jillian Mama with the FFA. That's Jillian Mama with the FFA. Your Supreme Scramble, third place winner. Second place winner is Alyssa Hamilton, Klein Kane. That's Alyssa Hamilton, Klein Kane. Your second place Supreme Scramble winner. And in first place, the Supreme Scramble first place winner goes to Cooper Mouth, Fayette County, Florida. That's first place Supreme Scramble, Cooper Mouth, Fayette County, Florida. To all Scramble exhibitors, you're all winners in our eyes. Congratulations and thank you so much.
Here. How you doing?
All right. With this minute, waiting for the first call for classes 1 and 2 in Kirkland. The first call in about 5 minutes for Kirkland over on the east side.
Apparently Brenda was talking about her phone. It's working pretty good. Few kinks is better than the old one. Good deal, man. Good deal. Well, North Star, how you doing? Paul here, he spent more time in that position than you could ever count. More than I'd ever want to be. Hey Paul, how many times you been right there and they'd open up on you? Father and son, Charlie and Charlie Jr. Charlie, Paul, and now right there, Darren and Darren.
Attention, Charlie exhibitors, classes 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to call you to pre-staging in just a couple minutes, so get it on your mind, classes 1, 2, and 3. Charlotte, we're going to call you to pre-staging in a couple minutes, so go ahead and get it on your mind.
does. They asked if you watched Yellowstone.
Yeah, I watch Yellowstone.
Tell them.
I haven't watched. Yes, I watch Yellowstone. What? I can hear you. What? Here. Ask me questions. Now, why are you doing this?
Because it's fun.
Fun. Right. To the girls, you know what it is? These girls.
Now, interview Carly.
No. Oh, we don't want him.
Carly, come here.
Alright, I'm gonna interview you guys. How long you been? Come on, get over here. I'm just talking to you. How long you been doing it? 8 years? Okay, how old are you now? You've been doing it since you're 7. You're not 7 years old? Okay. You're gonna be,
Hey, you have to look at the
your birthday's
camera.
tomorrow? So, I mean, how do you usually play? Is it run or good play?
Oh, hey, Granny. Watch this Granny. Where are you at, Granny?
So you just start doing this thing. And why? Why do you do it?
Attention to the barn, attention to the barn. Let's have class 1. Charlene is staging on the west side. Class 1, Charlene is staging on the west side. Hereford. Classes 1 and 2 staging on the east side. Hereford, classes 1 and 2 staging on the east side. Charlene, class 1 only, please. Thank you.
Okay, what's your angle and what class? I don't know what to look at.
Hey, we gotta go.
You gotta go. They just called
Oh,
me.
say hi.
Alright. Alright, we're getting ready to go. Okay, you might remember these two. About 3 years ago, I did a video. I was up there in Colorado with Joe's Farm, and they did they rounded up a bunch of cattle and did the castration and branding and everything, and all the meds. So after I got back, we did Rocky Mountain oysters. Well, the kids didn't want to eat Rocky Mountain oysters, so I went and got chickens, and we fried them up kind of the same way in the kitchen. And this is 2 of the 5 at the time. 5 kids, they have 6 kids now. I think one of them is gone. So we have like 5 of them there doing the basically we're frying up chicken, pretending it was Rocky Mountain. Alright, had to redo the thing. And they're getting ready to come up here too. So I'm going to walk with the kids, catch back up to them. That's them right ahead of them. walk up there with them and walk through the whole process and see what they do. And then after that, I'll probably shut the camera off and then start another video up in a little while as we walk around the outdoors. Here's Gil. This is Junior's. This is a Red Angus. Charlie's up ahead up there. We're sharing Black Angus. There she is. Oh, she got another Red Angus. I'm sorry. This is Junior, and there's Carly. Right out there on the side of the screen, that's Carly. I'm going to walk up here. That's where you're going to get run over. There's one of the other entrances. And way back in that corner back there. I don't know what breed that is. Shorthorn, I think. The one walking out. And there's a white one out there. That white one out there is a Chevrolet. Another entrance. This is probably, nope, one more. There's Junior. This is where we started the video at. That's just sawdust. It's not manure. It's just sawdust. Right there, that's a spotted cow. That's a shorthorn. Similar to a longhorn, but a shorthorn. Okay, that's a British breed, I believe. There's another one right here. The second one, the red and white spotted, it's a shorthorn. And they don't even have horns. They call them shorthorn. There's some fertilizer. There we go. There's the arena. She just walked on by him. They're going to rewash them or something. I don't know. They're going back into the wash pen. Don't know. Why are they heading back down to the wash pen? I'm not sure. Maybe Paul wasn't happy with the wash job they did, so he's going to make them redo it. I don't know.
We got you plenty of water.
There it is. Oh, girl, looked like she passed out. She had the medical there working on her. I didn't put the camera on her because she's having problems. Young girl, and she was probably wasn't drinking enough water or something. Got overdone. These are Herefords. These red ones right here in front, that's Hereford. My grandpa raised them as kids. My grandpa had a bunch of Herefords. There's another Angus. Chevrolet. Here's a shorthorn. Just think it fixes a longhorn. You washed them again or what? Did you rewash them or what?
No.
Whoop. Charlie. Charlie. What y'all have to do?
Soak them, scrub them, and then
So you brought the other ones back or what?
yeah. These are coming back, and then we'll come back down.
I thought you'd already done those. Or those hadn't been washed yet?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
I have to wash mine right. She said, "Everybody can get on the barn."
Okay, that's what it was. Paul called them. They washed 2 Angus earlier. I thought they were going to the arena. Excuse me, what breed is this?
She is considered ORB. She's a maintainer. The maintainer on June. Like she's half mane, half short horn, or not half, but has mane, has short horn in her.
Got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. I just never saw one like that before. Okay. As you can see, there's all kinds of different breeds, mixed breeds and stuff like that. And I think what they're doing with that, I don't know this for sure, but I think what they're doing, it's kind of experimental. Let's try breeding these two together, like a Brahman. It's a Brahma and an Angus, and they mix them together and come up with a Brahman, I think. And you never know, that might become a really, really good, a good breed of cow. Put on weight faster. The meat tastes better, you know, things like that. They're easier temperament, maybe. They're always constantly changing and trying different breeds. They keep a certain group of them that are pure breeds, and then they have all these mixed breeds that they test out and try. If it works good, you never know. They come up with a new breed. And now you've got a really good breed to propagate and becomes a very popular breed for your cattle industry. Camera shot. Looking at the camera like, what is that? So I realized what's going on here. I thought they were calling me the arena, and Paul just called them and said, hey, bring 2 more to wash them. They wash like 2 at a time. You have like 8 head. You have to make multiple trips back and forth. So when Carly said, oh, we gotta go, it wasn't because what she heard on the intercom. It was because her dad called her on the phone and said, hey, we're outside and all the things coming into the out and where's your people? And you wonder how do these cattle get used to? I mean, you are on the pasture, any of those cattle that are out in the pasture in my place, you go out there and try to get anywhere close to them, they run away or skidding from you. You know, you can't get within 20 feet of them. Because when they're little calves, they start training them. Halter breaking and all that. And they play a radio out in my place. You'll hear over.
Attention exhibitors. We're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. I want to make a few announcements. I want to remind all of our junior breed beef heifer show exhibitors that you need to have that animal properly tattooed or branded. That's going to be checked as you come into the arena. You also need to have your registration papers on your person when you come into the arena. You have the original registration papers on your person when you bring that animal to the arena. You also need to have your proper exhibitor display as you come into the arena. This is a Rodeo show, which means there is no product allowed on that animal. That will also be checked. Non-compliance with these rules can result in disqualification. You all work too hard
Uh-oh, dirt dope. Can you say hi? Looking at the microphone. I got the dead cat on the microphone, and they see that fur. They think, mouse. I got a mouse. Here we go. Boy up. There you go. And it just goes on many, many aisles with tons of vendors selling jewelry. Here's that furniture place again. Alligator hide. Pretty stuff. Clothing. Jewelry. Bamboo bedding, cell phone stuff. You get the idea. Just lots and lots of vendor stuff. Seasonings, soup mixes, and cooking spices. Flags and flagpoles. Pardon? Oh, hope that doesn't, kind of drowned out the music. Hope that doesn't. There we go. There you go. I'm gonna bite it. Killer dog. Killer dog. You're so cute. You're so cute. Australian Shepherd. Australian Shepherd Merle. The cattle dog. Sheep dog. Cattle or sheep, whatever. Herding dog. Walk around in there with camera? Okay, very good. This is an elite trader. Here, giving you the plug. Elite. You work your horses in from the side here. And you'll store your horses at an angle. I'll come in here and then store them at a 45-degree angle in here. It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about a 6 horse. Probably about 6 horses. You go in here, and then you come around the back, and this is where you store tack, saddles and whatnot.
Tyler have that flooring in it?
It does.
And you come around the front. Can I just put my camera in real quick?
Sure.
Alright. This living quarters, your bedroom up there, king size bed. Queen size bed up there. There's a bunk bed. You make another bed on the couch. There's your kitchen. Toilet in the back. Oh, I'll try not to. I just wanted to show people what's going on. So how long is this thing?
37 foot on the floor, 45 overall.
45 overall. Okay.
8 wide, 70 foot, 6 inches tall.
Okay. How many horse?
Good question. It's got a 20 foot slant stock area.
Alright. So you put like a 6? Okay. Very good. So, very nice. What kind of price tag would be on something like this?
210.
210. Oh my. Okay, very good. We got TV out here and everything. Kind of living nice. Living. It's rodeo living in style right there. And we got storage up on top. Okay, there's up on top. The air conditioning up right there. And here we're off. Right back to where we was. There's Shannon. And they're blowing, cleaning up, drying them out. What are you doing? Making a mohawk? Tail head. What? Tail head, alright? It's like a mohawk almost. Now I heard the announcer say something about no product, so there's no hairspray or stuff like that.
No paint, no hairspray. It's just a blowing gun.
Just blow it up. Okay.
You can't put anything in the hair.
No hair products, like conditioners and stuff like that. Okay. You can do that before at home and everything to get them.
Yeah.
But down here it has to be just hair.
That's this yeah.
Which one of these is yours?
Mine is in here.
Oh, you didn't bring one? This is the sister's over here.
Yeah, that's on this.
There you go. Camera back up. I don't have enough hands. Got to put my bottle down. Alright, so let's read some comments here. Getting first. Here in North Texas, we take this down very seriously. Yes, we do. What about a rodeo combo? Now living on the road, yes, this is very nice. Here's that trailer we just looked out along the other side of it. That's where the distributor, they have the little plug since they let the look inside the trailer. There you go. Okay, YZ, is there any other livestock there besides cattle? Yes, there are some goats and sheep, and I was talking to a lady before I went live. I was asking her all this kind of stuff, like what kind of animals they have all together. She said everything in 4-H, everything from rabbits and chickens all the way up to cattle, okay? And I don't think they do any horses. I think horses is completely different. That's, different segment, not 4-H. I don't think so. I think it's just livestock. And I don't think horses aren't considered livestock. They're work animals or pleasure animals or something like that. But anyway, they'll have rabbits, chickens, turkeys, goats, sheep, pigs, and all that. And I asked them, well, what all is here? Because right now today it's mostly all just cattle. And she said way on the far end of the building over there, they had goats and sheep over there. Not many yet, because it's not their week. But the poultry has become real big. The chickens and turkeys have become real big because I said, well, why? I mean, what about cattle is a big thing, Cattle are good for people that have the money to get into it. When you get some kid that doesn't have any money to buy a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 heifer, this heifer right here, I think it was this one, one Charlie's going to show, Junior's going to show. I think they bought her for around $4,000, something like that. Okay, and he's working for about 6 months. Go ahead. Yeah, no problem. No. Y'all part of the show. So, but anyway, they'll buy the cattle for a certain price or whatever. It takes a bit of money to get into it. Okay, to get the right, you got to get the right pedigree and the registrations and all that. You can't just go out in the pasture and grab an old cow or calf because you don't know anything about it. These are show cattle, okay? And the chickens and stuff are getting real popular because you can buy a chick for $1 and raise it and then show it, and you could possibly win it for $10,000, or sell it after the show. If you win, you could sell that chicken for $10,000, So the chickens are getting very popular because it's very, very low investment, and you can raise them just about anywhere. You don't have to have acres and acres of land or a large area with and the feed that's included and everything. Cattle take a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of money to raise. And chickens, they really cheap, But I was thinking maybe they had the chickens and the turkey somewhere else for their poultry, and you know how they have a problem with the poultry, like with the bird flu and all this, where your eggs are much of that and all. Yeah, she said she didn't think it had anything to do with that. It was just basically they've gotten big enough that they have their own events, their own arena. But and they take up a lot of space, all the cages and stuff you have to have. And when you think, it seems like these cattle take a lot more space than any chicken would. But anyway, apparently because they're getting so big, there's so many kids doing the chickens that they take up the amount of they need. And as you walk around, you can tell every one of these aisles out here is full. I mean, there's no dead, empty places. Every place around. I have not seen any aisle that looks like it's vacant. So they've got somebody everywhere all the time. I mean, sold out, or filled up, whatever you want to call it. Now, when you make the reading some comments here. Yeah, Pamela says this is a full livestock show. It's just, this is the cattle barn. Okay? Like I said, the chickens are over in a different area. They're still here at the show, but just in a different area. Chickens for freedom. There shows homegrown goats, hogs and dairy goats in Indiana for you. State Fair too. There you go. Rabbits. Okay, you know where to go for some excitement. Dad loves the show. There you go. Thank you, Heather. I'm trying to read. I didn't bring the reading glasses, so I'm going to have to squint to read this stuff. Imagine what the cow is thinking. Well, they've been through this so many times. They've groomed these cattle over and over and over at home, so that they're used to it. You get an old field cow and try to do this, they'd be bucking and kicking and tearing shoots down and everything. Because these calves, they've been raised since they were calves to put up and be acclimated to humans, being around them, touching them and everything like that. I go out in the pasture and try to touch the bull, he ain't gonna let me. I couldn't get within 20 feet of him. Okay? And if you rope him and try to bring him in, yeah, it ain't gonna work. This is the limousine over here. The limousine and Angus. Limoflex, I think they called it. A Limoflex. It's a limousine Angus flex. Okay. So if you look at it, it just has a more slightly different look. Maybe they're come up on camera and everything. And I don't want to go right over this cow's gone through enough today. You need to put the camera in their face. But they just have a different, like Paul said, a little bit more of a masculine look. You know, there's something about them, and I don't. Maybe in the shoulder area, you know. This one here, she's got some pretty good shoulders, almost like a bull would have. Just thicker neck, She's twitching right now above the left front foot, the left front leg. Right up above is this. You can just tell it's more muscular there. And maybe that's what he was meaning. I don't know. See how smooth her back is and soft and everything. This one just looks a little bit beefier, a little bit more muscular. To me, I don't know. Maybe it's just that one cow. Like I said, I don't know enough about him. I know Paul might have fed me off a whole lot of malarkey just to mess with me. He's known to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. This is what I like about this right here. Not focusing on any particular kids. Right here, all these kids, they're not playing video games. They're not sitting in the house eating pizza and doing nothing. They're out hanging around, having fun with the other kids, doing something. That's what I like about this. Reaching the comments here at the PM. Does that black one have some Piedmont in it? You talking about that one there? No, I think it's just a limousine and Angus mix. And I don't know the percentages. I think Paul told me the mother was pure limousine and the bull was pure Angus. It'd be a 50-50, but I don't know. And just about the time I started talking to him, somebody called at him and he had to walk off. You know. But he's super busy, and I try to get him over and talk to him and everything, and he just, he's trying to run an operation here. There he is. He's talking to those guys right now. He's trying to keep track of what he needs to do, when he needs to do it. He's like an orchestra. He's like a conductor of an orchestra right now. He's talking to his friends, and he's also telling the kids what to do and how to do it, and where to go, when to go. This is Paul, and this is Shannon, right? On the backside back here, right there, the brunette. Not this one here, the one behind it. That alfalfa hay they're eating. Yeah, it's all kinds of different. Let me go and show you some of the feed they've got. that alfalfa? Yeah, it's coastal hay. I'm going to show you some of the feed that Paul was doing this morning. He's going over there right now. They got all these bags of different kinds of feed. And he grabbed some stuff. There we go. What is that, Paul?
This?
Yeah.
This show feed?
Show feed, okay. Cow chow. You know, like dog chow? It's cow chow. Some pellets. What's the pellets?
Full body.
Full body? Okay. Full pellets. Looks like rabbit feed. It's what do you call it? Full body. They have some other stuff over here. This white bag what he's dragging right there, that's cotton seed hull. It looks like paper. Looks like paper mulch. And then there's some kind of other. There's show feed. High fiber something or other. What is that?
It's a filler filled with fiber.
Filler and fiber, okay. There you go. He mixes up just like a little recipe he's got here. You measure that out, what, by handful?
Yeah, just now we do, yeah. We just want them full.
There you go. Sit there and mix all this stuff up. Right there. Cottonseed right there, right there. That's cottonseed. What is it?
Hulls. Cottonseed hulls.
Cottonseed hulls. Okay. What's left after they take the cotton away. So he mixes it all up, brings it over, feeds it to him. You gotta feed them and everything, but another thing is you feed them and they're content. I think if they didn't feed you all day, you'd be pretty cranky. You go in the arena, they won't act right. You keep them. Listen here, you're being ignored. Nobody's messing with her. That's the limousine, Limaflex, you call it, Limaflex. I don't know. Right up in here, it just seems more muscular right in this area than the other ones. I don't know, there's something about it. And there's a couple now missing them up here at the wash rack right now. See Carly, she must be off getting them. Somebody went off to get them at the wash rack. I'm gonna walk down here on the corner. I woke up this morning at the hotel, and while I was getting ready, getting dressed, there was I turned the TV on channel 4, with the Fox News down here, Fox, the local Houston channel. I think it was 4. Anyway, Fox channel. And they had a reporter down here, and they were interviewing the father and son that had a short one. I just happened to be walking around over this side of the building. Oh, it's still there. I'm not gone. Let's see. Oh, there. Laying down. Well, one of them. Yeah, the ones I wanted to show you is gone. Looks like I was either showing or if they're a wash rack or something. They were hauled right here, and they were on the local news this morning. They interviewed them yesterday, and then actually, I think that's the young man right there, the kid. I think that's him right there. And I talked to his father earlier. I saw you on the news. He goes, oh yeah. The local news channel kind of knows who he is, and because he's been doing this for so many years. But it was just kind of neat out of this huge ass barn to walk around and recognize. I didn't recognize the people. I recognized the cows. Of all the things, I recognized a cow, a heifer, you know. And I'm like, hey, I saw that. There we go. Fans blowing the harvest. Maybe a cold herpes. No horn. Cold. My grandpa, they weren't cold. My grandpa's herpes, they had horns. Darren's got a Charolais out on our property. Over here. You think of a longhorn steer, okay? A longhorn, how they have that brindle kind of fur, that spotted fur right here. And, you know, well, that's just a shorthorn version of a longhorn. There's a longhorn and a shorthorn. And they come from Europe, okay? Don't know much more about them than that. And the reason I'm sticking around here is because I want to walk up with them to watch the show. Don't know when that's going to be. They said yesterday, they told me it was going to be like 10 o'clock. So it's 10:30 now. Instead of calling them off. But they're ready. We're getting them ready. You know what time they're going to put the show?
Junior's going to be posted at 12. Okay. And Carly and them, they're getting ready right now, so they should be in the next 30 minutes to an hour. Okay.
Oh, he told me about 10 o'clock, 10:30 now.
Huh? No, that's not Bubba's.
That's Horse Rack. Taking a bath. There you go. Speak up. What is that?
Sand. It's Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola sand? Looks like peppermint.
I made it.
You made that? Where'd you make it? Here? Where at?
The sand exhibit.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, I
sand
saw a
exhibit?
pig.
You saw a pig?
I saw a pig.
What did it do?
Uh-oh.
Did you get to pet it?
On her phone.
Yeah. It's a piggy.
It's a fat little piggy.
Yeah.
Where'd you see that at?
There's a petting zoo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that on the news, on the map. What have you been doing?
Pan?
We were, hey Johnny, we were sitting up at the arena. What have you been doing?
Wearing my feet out. I need to go sit down here for too long. I'm gonna have blisters.
What I was trying to do.
Read it.
Yes, on the program.
The program you must be. There you go.
They're going in.
Junior's supposed to be somewhere around lunchtime, and Chloe hasn't been here as well. She's over at the workshop. I guess one of these. Wasn't this group?
That's what we're more class.
You see the inside of that?
Is this the living part? Yeah, living part. They've got one of these places over around Redmond.
you were watching this one. What do you think? You don't like this?
Right here. September 2nd, 2003.
No, stand!
Yeah, so we got some clothes up here. He's going to be showing here, so he's going to dress up. You have to wear long sleeves, collars. Just like rodeo, you have to have all the gear. You can't walk in there in shorts and flip flops. He's getting ready to get dressed. He's getting his shirt and his pants. Now let's take his tennis shoes off. Put boots on. Where's your hat? Where's your hat? Over
I
there?
can't show the hat.
What?
I can't show the hat.
Why not? I thought you had to wear a hat for show. Oh, okay. Just long sleeve shirt and pant boots.
You can only show like a felt hat.
You want my hat? Oh, here. There you go. Sweaty, isn't it? I asked Grady. Grady is a character. He has a personality. He wasn't showing it right there, but you see some of the stuff he put on Facebook and TikTok or whatever, different, I don't know. He was sitting there singing along to a song, some kind of a rap song. And I have no idea who it was, but he was sitting there lip syncing to it. And I mean, he had it dead on. Alright, set you guys back down on the tripod.
Attention to the bar, class 10, perfect for free staging, class 10, perfect for free staging.
Junior. His friend.
Attention classes 7, 8, 9 in our Charlotte show. Classes 7, 8, and 9 in the Charlotte show. Have your animals to the staging area. Classes 7, 8, and 9 to the staging area.
After they get done showing one or two, I'm going to run over and walk around the fairgrounds. It's not the fairgrounds, but the showgrounds, and show you all this other stuff that they got going on. I just wanted to get this part of them prepping to get an idea what these people, what they go through, what all the work they put in, trying to get their cows all nice and tuned up. Okay.
Class 7, Charlotte, class
7 Charlie, bring your animals to the ring. Class 7 Charlie, bring your animals to the ring.
Okay, they're just called Class 7 Charolais. And Charolais are the white fur. These Charolais. And I don't know what Class 7. I have no idea what class they're going to be calling. Stuff here. Alright, you just heard the announcement on the intercom for Class 7 Charolais. Okay? So I went over and asked him, what that was, and said, okay, the Charolais are little white cows. There's one right there to your butt, it's a white Charolais. Over there is a Charolais, and there's another one right there, the white Charolais. No. Anyway, the Charolais are the white. The white fur. Okay. These are Angus. These are red Angus, and then they have the one limousine Limiflex. Okay. So I asked him, so what are we listening for? And he said, well, they divide them up in classes. They divide them up. They divide them up in classes according to age. Okay, so you register your cow with the show, tell them when it was born and all that. And he says, the very first one will go up will be this one, it's the youngest, then this one, and then that one. Okay, and then these two will go when the red Angus go. Alright. Now I don't know if the red Angus will go first or the black Angus will go first, but of the 3 black Angus here, this one will go first, second, and third because of age. That's the youngest, a couple months older, and then a couple 3 months older than that. So you won't have a year and a half old versus a 8-month old or something like that. Okay, they keep them all together at first. Okay, so the Class 7s, okay, Charolais Class 7s is called. Charolais Class 7s, Class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 depends on how old they are. Now, whoever wins Class 1, the youngest one, and whoever wins Class 7, what they'll do is they'll go up against each other in divisions, right? And they'll go into the next series, or the next round, per se. So, at first, this one will go up against other calves, other heifers that are about the same age as her, okay? If she wins, she goes to the next division, okay? And so she'll go up against other ones of her class. And then after that, she wins, she goes against the winners of all the other classes, like Class 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 winners will all go up against each other. And eventually, at the end of the day, you're going to go up against, if you've won 1 and 1, let's say you've won every one of them, you're going to go up into the grand champion. And if you win that, you're the grand champion heifer, right? And that will be later on in the day. So if this calf doesn't win right off the bat, he comes back here and he's done for the day. You sit here and eat food. That has to be done. But let's say this one here wins her class, then she goes up to her division, and then she goes up to the grand champion. Okay? And that's just within that breed. And we've got all these different breeds around here. Okay? So it's confusing, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out what we're listening to. It'll be something along the lines of Angus Class 1. Angus Class 1, I know for our big person is the youngest, and so I'll take on her and show her. And then they call Angus Class 2, now that. Angus Class 3, we'll grab this one. Angus Class 4 and 5 going up, and then Angus Class 7. I think that's that way, something along that line. I don't know how high that goes, 7, 8, 9, I don't know how high it is. But what it does, it gets the very first round, you're pitting this heifer against other heifers of the same age group. Class 2. It was called somebody Class 2, I didn't hear the breed. That's another thing, Paul's got to sit there and he's got to pay attention to this, but if he doesn't hear it, he doesn't get it. He misses the call, and they go have the show, if he doesn't hear it, that's why I'm trying to leave him alone. He's got enough going on. I'm trying not to bother him too much. I got a million questions for him, but I also know that if I'm over yakking with him and he misses that call, okay, all this work is for nothing. I don't want to be the cause of that. I wish I had a chair. My feet are getting sore. I'm gonna see if I can steal a chair over there. Here out back. Apparently I'm not allowed to sit over there because the fire lane, the fire marshal will come along and jump on me. I have to move over here. I'm just going to sit down, rest my cookies. Can't get my foot sore. I got to last all day, you know what I mean? I'll try to read some comments here. Captain Kirk, I served the country for Fred and Fort Hood. Here clean. That's where I was at, Captain Kirk, at Fort Hood. The one tanks. Second over division. If there's a chuck wagon there. Yeah, they're around. I know where they're at, but this place is good. Oh, what are you listening for? Angus Class 1, 2, 5, 7? Huh?
That's the last class.
Okay, what is those class 1, 2, how high are those? 7, 8, 10?
I think it'll be
13 is good. Now what are we listening for? Angus? Class 1, what else?
Class 14 Herbers, class 14 Herbers, program first station.
Oh, there's 13.
Class 14 Herbers, program first station.
The fault of the 13 classes of Angus here, so that's a bunch. There you go, guys. There's one of the younger guys right there. There's a whole herd. There's a whole herd of heifers right there. Oh, mercy. There are a lot of heifers around here. Now, the teenage girls down there, there's a whole herd of them. There's about a dozen of them walking around, all dressed up and trying to show off for the boys. That shovel would not help me a mile. Now, you need a snow shovel up there, I suppose, right? There we go. I think it's pretty near. I don't know what they'll let me. Sure. I love the hill country. That's about all of Texas I care for. The mountains here from South Dakota. Yeah, the hill country's pretty. The hill country's pretty in its own way. I mean, it's not the Rocky Mountains pretty. It's not the heavy forest pretty. Texas hill country pretty. There's something about that area, just west of Austin. Is that limousine or limb flex? Yes, it's a limousine Angus cross. Right? And they call it the limb flex. Is that right? Limb flex? Limb flex? Limousine Angus cross is a limb flex? What do you say? Yeah. And it's not here right now. They took that one off to the work track. Baron's over on that last red one over there. That's one raised out there. I don't think they ever come over on my property. They always keep them over there because they're not pasture cows. Right? They keep them over there and they brush and clean on them every day. You get them used to this. It's nuts. The cattle don't mind at all. They sit there and I'm going to away probably enjoy getting groomed and rubbed on. The aliens come down in a spaceship and they look around and they say, oh, look at all these cattle, they must be the bosses. You know, all these humans picking up their food. Hey, you quit feeding them. quit feeding them, they quit pooping. Too much noise while the fans in there. Getting ready. Oh, she missed. We got low battery, folks. We got low battery. Uh-oh. What am I going to do here? I'm going to have to shut down. I'm going to be going for 2 hours. I've got the extended battery on here. It should take care of it. For some reason, it can't. Yes, I might have to go find a charging station. That was it. This one out there in the center. Just a second, we're right back. Okay, showing my battery says 19%, but I've got the external battery plugged in. For some reason it's not charging. This should have about a 4 or 5 hour battery on this one. Now the fans get the color through the whole lot of it. Not sweaty. Second leaking. That's good. So I don't know what I'm going to do about this battery. Charging the phone. Might be the only this might be the only video I get done. So what I'm gonna do, folks, I'm gonna try to find a power brick and charge this thing up. I'm gonna cut this video off. And when we get over ready for the show, I'll come back on with the second video. It says it's starting at 11. It is. It's almost 11 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this video off. I'm going to go see if I can't find a place to charge this thing and get a little bit of juice back into this phone. And then when we actually get up to the stadium or the stands and actually do the show, I'll come back with a new video, okay? So with that, y'all be good. We'll be back shortly, hopefully within 20 or 30 minutes, okay? That'll be for the, look for the video for 11 o'clock video, okay? I'll be back around about 15, 11:30, like that. But I need to get a charge in this phone or otherwise we're going to die right in the middle of the show. All right? Y'all be good. We'll be back shortly.